go ahead now and take you into Canvas and show you where the finale opportunity is. Okay. So right here, I have Canvas set up, and so I've gone in, and I'll just kind of back out. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Oops. Pardon me. Oh, yeah. Okay. So when you go into our class, it's not going to let me see the page with all of the classes, but you go in, and if you go all the way down to the very bottom, you'll see this. It says finale opportunity. You'll see that there are two items here. You have tires.zip, and you have finale opportunity access database for a tire shop. So this is what your final will be. So if you click on that, this also serves as the SLO assessment for access. And so it says here, please complete the assignment using this document. So you'll click on that link. I may have to change my share so I can show you that. And then I'll read this and then I'll go on. So again, when you're finished, you'll click submit, and then you'll go ahead and upload your access database there like you've been doing, okay? So it says you will need the files located in tires.zip to complete this using Microsoft Access. This will serve as our Access SLO and our finale opportunity final. Submit your completed project by 11:59 p.m. on May 22nd so that it can be graded. And then I just had a note here, I said it, and it's true. I've enjoyed having each of you in my class, and I appreciate your efforts to adapt to change and continue with your education. Best wishes for your future success, okay? So let me go ahead and change this just to be able to share my screen. So if I click on this link, it's going to download a PDF document, and I'll go ahead and open it so that I can show you. And so this is the instructions for what you're doing. So again, this will be, and I know up here it says Access 2013, but you can still go ahead and use what you've been using, okay? This is just from another book, okay? But basically this will rely upon the information that you've done in chapter 1 of Access. So you've been working, you've worked now through 4 chapters of Access, you've done quite a lot with it. So you should be able to do this no problem, okay? So it says here, as parts manager of Lucky Tire, you need to keep track of the tires that you stock. The data you are concerned about includes part number, model number, manufacturers, and unit price. You also need to know whether the tire is developed for passenger cars, trucks, or high performance. You decide to create an Access database to store this data. So then what you'll do is you'll go ahead and start Access. You'll create a blank document. You'll go ahead and call it database. You'll call it Lucky Tire. You'll save it where you have been saving your data files. And then you can go in datasheet view so you'll start a new table. You'll go ahead and you'll have the primary key called part ID. And then you'll change the data type to short text. And then you'll add the following 4 fields: model name, manufacturer, unit price, and type. Set the data types, again, as short text except unit price, which will be currency. Resize the columns if necessary. Name the table tires, okay? And then you'll enter in information. So these are the part numbers. These are the model numbers. Manufacturer, Yo Mama. Come on, laugh, okay? Yo Mama. That's funny. But you'll put that, you'll put in the unit price, and then again, what type of vehicle it would be for. Is it for a passenger car? Is it for a truck? Okay, you'll put that, okay? And then, this is the tricky part, but you should be able to do it fairly easily, is before you were hired, and this is where you're gonna have to use what the tires.zip, okay? The files that are in there is step 5. So it says, before you were hired, Lucky Tire's owner, Lynn Fan, has started a database called Tires to store tire data. At reviewing the parts table of the Tires database, you see that it has the same structure as the Tires table. So you're going to copy all of the information from the parts table into the database that you created. If necessary, resize the columns to show all the data, and then you'll go ahead and save it. And again, if you get a security warning, you'll enable content. Okay, and then I want you to create a query it contains all the fields in it. Create a form, use the forms tool to create a form for the tires table, and then use a report to, again, set up a report just listing out all of the different tires. You don't have to print anything. You'll just go ahead and have all those in your database, okay? And then you'll go ahead and submit that to me, okay? So that should be pretty straightforward. So then when we go, and if I go back on Canvas, I'll show you what's in tires.zip. So if I open that up, again, like we normally do, you'll see. So that, again, that should be really simple for you. And again, it should not take you probably more, I wouldn't think more than maybe 30, 35, 40 minutes to complete. Because most of the students, they complete it pretty fast. So again, you open up the database that's there. Again, I get a security warning. And then you see here that there's already a parts table, and you see that there's some here, right? So you'll just copy these then into the one that you already started, okay? So that's it, pretty simple, okay? I just want to see that you know how to just do some very, very basic things there.